Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Amorim's perfect wing-back, Ten Hag sold Man United gem now worth 132% more. It's been a wild Premier League season for Manchester United this year, and we are only 11 games in. Erik Ten Hag was finally given the sack after another dreadful start to the campaign, and Sporting CP's highly rated Ruben Amorim was hired to replace him. The 39-year-old has built quite a reputation for himself in a relatively short time thanks to his progressive and effective tactical setup, which saw him guide the Lisbon-based outfit to their first league title in 19 years a couple of seasons ago. One of the key aspects of his tactical setup is the 3-4-3 formation, and while he'll likely find a way to make it work with players he has at Old Trafford, he might be annoyed by Ten Hag's decision to sell someone who would have made an ideal wing-back under him, a player whose valuation has exploded this season. Man United's 2024 departures. Before we get to the player in question, let's look at some other sales United made over the summer, starting with someone having an incredible season, Scott McTominay. The Scottish international joined Serie A giants Napoli for around £25 million in August and has immediately become one of their most important players, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in just 10 appearances. Moreover, he's playing a significant role in the club's surprise title push, as it was his equalizing goal against Inter Milan at the San Siro last week that kept the Partenope atop the table heading into the international break. A player who has had a more mixed season since leaving is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who joined West Ham United for £15 million in the same month. Now, it's not been plain sailing for the fullback in East London, as the Hammers are currently sitting 14th, but he has at least been getting plenty of game time and has 10 starts and 1 substitute appearance to his name so far. However, while his valuation hasn't increased much this year, the valuation of one of his former teammates sold in the same month has. The former United ace whose valuation has skyrocketed. The player in question, who could have been an ideal wing-back for Amorim, is Facundo Pellistri. The 30-capped Uruguayan international was sold to Greek Super League outfit Panathinaikos for an estimated £6.8 million in late August, following 4 years at United in which he made. Man United blow with Prem rivals, favourites, to sign Gyökeres, reason for Amorim's snub surfaces. According to reports, Victor Gyökeres is not keen on a move to Manchester United, and Chelsea are the favourites to sign the prolific striker. The Sweden international left Championship outfit Coventry City to join Sporting Lisbon during the 2023 summer transfer window for around £15 million. Gyökeres has proven to be a huge bargain as he's been a phenomenal signing for the Primeira Liga champions. The 2024 top scorer in Europe has grabbed 66 goals and 19 assists in his 68 appearances for the Portuguese side across all competitions. Under Ruben Amorim, Gyökeres has emerged as one of the best strikers in Europe, and he's likely to earn himself a big move next year. Following Amorim's move to Man United, Gyökeres has been heavily linked with a move to the Premier League giants. Amorim has a huge job as Man United are 13th in the Premier League after 11 matches. The Red Devils have struggled in front of goal this season as they have only scored 12 goals in the league. A report from Portuguese journalist Sergio Crithinas says Man United should be preparing to miss out on Gyökeres as the forward is, unconvinced, by the Premier League outfit. He explained, "I think Amorim would definitely like to have Gyökeres on his team, but I think Gyökeres is not very keen on Man United. The only reason, from what I know, that Gyökeres would go to Man United would be because of Amorim. He loves Amorim, he knows how to get the best out of him, but Gyökeres isn't very keen on Man United because all the top clubs in Europe are watching him. So I think Gyökeres would be happier overall in a different place, and, from what I know, there's a gentleman's agreement between Sporting and the player to release him for around €80 million. While a move to Man United is seemingly off the table, Chelsea are reportedly in the running to land Gyökeres, and a report in Spain says they are the favourites. With several of Europe's top clubs closely monitoring his progress, Chelsea appear to have taken the lead in the race to sign one of the most sought-after attackers in football today. Chelsea's need to strengthen its forward line, after a season marked by a lack of attacking force, makes him the most likely destination for the Swede. Sporting Lisbon, aware of the value of their star, are looking to get the maximum financial return from a possible sale. Man United can beat Real Madrid to Sporting star due to Ruben Amorim. Manchester United went into the international break on a good note with back-to-back wins against PAOK and Leicester City. Ruud van Nistelrooy remained unbeaten in his 4 games as interim manager. Ruben Amorim will now take charge of United after his working visa is approved. The Portuguese tactician is expected to focus on solidifying the backline, and a new centre-back could be among the top priorities for the 39-year-old next year. United are unlikely to make a huge outlay this winter. Amorim may ideally have to wait until next summer. Fishages have recently reported that United are interested in signing Sporting CP's Goncalo Inacio, and they are set to face competition from Real Madrid for him. Sporting CP have no plans of negotiating on the player's £50 million release clause in January, and both clubs could wait until the summer to discuss payment terms. In our opinion, United could have a clear advantage over Madrid due to Amorim's presence. Inacio would fit perfectly at United under Amorim. The 23-year-old worked with Amorim for 4.5 seasons. Under his management, the Portuguese has developed into one of the best young centre-backs. Inacio has primarily played on the left side of the back three for Sporting CP, but he has also made a handful of appearances from the central and right-sided positions. He is known for his strong distribution, aerial presence and good recovery pace. Inacio has also impressed with his tackling and ability to clear his lines with relative success. Amorim has dropped a huge hint that he will continue with his 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1 formation at United, and Inacio would fit in perfectly with his vast experience in the setup. Madrid are reportedly interested in signing the centre-back, but the prospect of a quick reunion with Amorim could be hard to turn down for the Sporting CP graduate. Fabrizio Romano drops fresh update on Christopher Nkunku to Man United speculation. Fabrizio Romano has dropped a fresh update on Manchester United's reported interest in signing Chelsea playmaker Christopher Nkunku in January. The Red Devils have struggled in front of goal in the Premier League this campaign. They have netted only 12 times in their opening 11 games. It was recently reported that United have made an inquiry for Nkunku, but he won't come on the cheap, with the Blues likely to demand £52 million. In an exclusive update on his YouTube channel, Romano has now revealed that United have not made any contact with Chelsea regarding Nkunku. There is appreciation for the Frenchman's talents, but the club have not discussed the possibility of making new signings at the start of next year. New manager Ruben Amorim has the primary focus on intensity, which has been mentioned during his initial conversations with the club's hierarchy. The Portuguese is expected to assess the performance of the squad first before considering whether to reinforce with attacking additions in 2025. While Amorim does not have full authority over transfers, he will have some kind of input on the club's plans for the forthcoming transfer windows. Nkunku would be a fabulous signing for United. The 27-year-old was one of the most sought-after attackers during his time at Leipzig. Chelsea made a huge statement by beating several clubs to his signature. Nkunku had a forgettable debut season due to injuries last term. He has stayed unscathed in the current campaign, but has barely started in the Premier League. The Frenchman is the top scorer for the Blues with 10 goals to his name, but manager Enzo Maresca has not started him in the top flight since the middle of August. The former Leipzig man is said to be frustrated over his situation, and we believe United can capitalise on the same and bring him to Old Trafford at the turn of the year. Nkunku has the ability to play anywhere in the final third and in central midfield. Under Amorim, he could slot as one of the inverting wingers behind the main striker in a 3-4-2-1 formation. He could be a dream partner for Bruno Fernandes in our view. United are unlikely to afford a permanent transfer in January. A loan deal with an option to buy could be considered.